So the Dan Campbell era is almost here. We're on the doorstep. I don't consider it here yet. I don't consider it here until games, like actual games, are played. So to me, by my metric, it hasn't started yet, but we're on the eve of it because nothing else matters but actual games. But we're about 2 weeks away from that opener at Ford Field, hosting the San Francisco 49ers. I am ready to double down. I'm not here to double down. I'm not double downing for the sake of double downing, but I'm going to do so anyway. I'm going to say it now. This is not going to work. And I've said it from the beginning. So let's look at this. Dan Campbell was hired back in January to coach this team. And days later, I think it was 2 days later, we have Sam, some know him as Stick Day from Woodward Sports. He's on the show. It was perfect timing. It was already on the books. They hired Dan Campbell. Here comes the biggest Lions fan I know in Detroit sports media. He's on the show. And here's what I said right after that hire back in January. This is not going to work. The people, like you and the media, the fans that are advocating for this have no evidence. It's just give it a try. He's tough. Patricia was awful. Couldn't be any worse. Those are not ringing endorsements. They're just not. You're giving me nothing to work with. Obviously, I was not a fan. I was not on board from day one, and I stand by it. There's no evidence. There's no reason to believe this. So you call me Justin Spiro the cynic, and everyone says I'm the bad guy. I'm the curmudgeon. I'm always so negative. By the way, watch our Pistons episodes from the last couple months. Couldn't find a more happy, positive guy on the planet. But so everyone says I'm the bad guy. I'm poo-pooing this beautiful era that's about to come and fall upon us in Detroit. So back in June, let's fast forward to the summer. This is about 6 months later. We have another talented guy in studio, Nick Baumgardner from The Athletic. And I made this argument that boring coaches work. We're not going to rehash the entire take, but my take essentially was goofball coaches like Dan Campbell was showing himself to be in the early going historically don't work. So we threw up this graphic, and we were just saying, look at who actually wins in this league historically. And again, not going to go through everything, but number one, Don Shula, veteran of the Korean War. He literally went to church 7 days a week, including on game days. George Halas, number two, also a veteran, awarded the Bronze Star. Bill Belichick, look, just watch his press conferences. You don't need me to give you his resume. Tom Landry, another veteran, the third out of four names so far that was a veteran in the military. He wore a business suit and a fedora on the sideline. Serious guy, was as serious as a heart attack. And another contemporary, the second on this list, Andy Reid, a devout Mormon. I mean, he doesn't drink caffeine or alcohol. I don't know how crazy he can be. And for the most part, he's devoid of sideline emotion. So, again, this is sort of the picture of what it looks like. The highest level, and it's not all guys from the 40s and 50s. I have two contemporaries coaching right now on that list that don't fit this goofball Rex Ryan, certainly Dan Campbell profile. So that's where I stood. So the Detroit Lions somehow, after years and years and years of opportunity to fix it, to do something different, are still somehow not a serious franchise. They still have somehow not made the right pivot. I don't know how it's possible. So defenders of this rah-rah, let's go boys tone that say, oh, they love this Dan Campbell thing. They love how fun he is, how silly he is. He's showing up with a helmet to press conferences. They love it. Biting kneecaps. They're eating that up, right? They should take a look around the league. You can enjoy it. There's a lot of, I don't like Donald Trump. I didn't vote for Donald Trump either time. I thought he was kind of funny in some of his press conferences. But I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. But if you think that translates, take a look around the league, because that's not true. So I'm going to show you just a little picture. I'm going to take some examples around the league of how intelligent, mature, winning organizations behave in key moments. So we'll start with this. San Francisco 49ers, fast forward to the NFL draft. They take Trey Lance third overall. This was like kind of the first surprise on that board. So this is the reaction of San Francisco 49ers leadership when they're calling to tell Trey Lance, you're the guy, and the immediate aftermath of that. So let's start there.
What's going on?
You ready to do this thing, man?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the 49ers, buddy.
Thank you.
So happy to add you to our family, buddy. I'm thrilled. Congratulations, man. I'm going to pass you over Coach Shanahan, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Coach?
Nothing doing. You excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited, Coach.
Yeah, very exciting there. Kyle Shanahan looks like he took an Ambien before that phone call. Not a criticism, by the way. That's a mature organization. That's one of the top 5 coaching minds in the league. That's an organization that's won titles. That's how they reacted. And we're not nitpicking. go to another team with multiple titles in my lifetime, the Denver Broncos. Patrick Surtain, 9th overall, stud cornerback out of Alabama. How did that phone call look in the Broncos war room? What did that look like?
Patrick,
How you doing?
this is George Payton, Denver Broncos. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Are you excited?
Yes, sir.
Good.
I can't wait.
Can't wait to get you here. If you're half the player your dad was, we got a hell of a football player.
Yes, sir.
I was with your dad in Miami. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh man, he told me stories. I mean, I'm so excited right now, man. I can't.
Hey, all right, we're fired up. You're the guy we wanted all along. So we're going to turn the pick right now. You celebrate. Coach Fangio's going to come over here and say a few words, but we'll talk to you after. Celebrate. Enjoy your family. We're fired up, man, okay? And tell your dad I said hello.
Yeah, man, we're fired up. Tell your dad I said hello. It's like a bus stop conversation. Not that exciting, not that riveting, right? Organization has won multiple titles. They're a mature, smart organization. We'll finish with the ambient trip around the universe with our beloved New England Patriots, the ultimate curmudgeons in sports history, arguably. They take Mac Jones, quarterback, 15th overall, and we want to bestow upon the audience now the uproarious excitement that took place in the draft war room of the New England Patriots when they called Mac Jones and celebrated uproariously in the aftermath.
Mac, this is Barrett Nigerian calling from the Patriots. Going well. Well, it's our coming up on our pick here.
Look forward to working with you on the Tides up here.
Welcome to the Patriots. We're really excited. Everyone here who I've talked to about you, yeah, they tell me you're a phenomenal person.
It literally sounds like a funeral. It's like the hushed whisper of a funeral. So that's three organizations, a little very varying degrees of excitement, enthusiasm, but all pretty stoic at most. Little smile on John Lynch's face. Other than that, but as stoic as it gets. Somewhere between bus stop conversation and hushed whisper at a funeral, where everyone's very upset and sad. Those are three organizations that have won multiple titles. That's what it looks like. That's not what our organization looks like in Detroit. What did we look like in Detroit? What did this regime look like? Let's play that. So we draft Penei Sewell, who was, I guess, shockingly still there. I thought it was kind of expected that he might. But this is the reaction of Detroit Lions brass when they draft Penei Sewell.
Wow! That's a very exciting draft room. That's outstanding.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, a little bit of a contrast there. So look, am I basing all of this on that contrast? No. But it's just one piece of evidence. And by the way, this is not an organization that deserves the benefit of the doubt on this kind of thing. They just don't. So look, I'm going to sneak this in one more time for the record, because this season's about to start. So someone's going to look stupid here. It's either going to be me, who said from day 1.5 that this was stupid and would not work, and this is going to be another failed experiment. I might look dumb, or it's going to be all the people that love it that bought those kneecap T-shirts. So I'm putting my foot in the sand. I'm jamming it 3 feet under. This is where I stand. I hope I'm wrong, by the way. I don't think I am. I hope I am. So I don't think this works. I think Dan Campbell's biting kneecaps thing is this generation's answer to Marty Mornhinweg zooming off on his Harley Davidson in the middle of practice on his second week on the job and leaving a befuddled Robert Porsche standing there wondering if the guy's coming back or not. That's this generation's that. This is the shovel is sharp. This is the bar is high. This is going to be in the lexicon of lionized coaches.